Hello YouTube, it's Si here from Si Moto Photo. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking some people out for an adventure ride. We're doing a little bit of road riding and we're doing a little bit of off-road riding. We're stopping up at a place called the Greenup Cuts, which is on the west coast of Scotland. And we're going to be stopping at a little fishing bothy, having lunch, and then we've got some more off-road adventures to take everybody on. So we're expecting about 30 bikes coming this morning. And we've got loads in store. Lots of people probably haven't done much off-roading on the bikes before. It's nothing major, just a little bit of sort of forestry trail work and some sort of loose ground and boulders and stuff like that. So come on along the journey and we'll take you for the ride. Adventure Time Sunday. So we've got a good turnout. We've got maybe 20 bikes or so today coming out with the group. There's a few guys, in fact the majority of the guys have not been before, so I hope they have a good day today. It's quite a cold day today, it's 6 degrees. It's not, it actually feels a lot warmer than it is because there's very little wind, but when we woke up this morning it was 2 degrees, 1 degree, 2 degrees, because I think there was about 30 people were going to come along the ride today, but I think a number of people have probably decided they're going to stay in their cosy beds, and I don't blame them. We've got a big selection of bikes today. We've got the Catties, we've got Triumphs, we've got Harleys, we've got Yamahas, we've got a broad selection of bikes, so it's great to see lots of people that are, you know, not customers of the shop yet coming out to join us on a ride. That's the kind of difference. That's the difference we're trying to make with the shop. We're trying to do more than be just a bike shop. We want to be a place that people feel welcome to come and visit, and welcome and feel part of the community that's going on at West Coast. We're all bike staffed, absolutely nuts for our bikes, and we all do this because of the love of bikes, and we want to share that love, and we welcome anybody out there that wants to come and join in what's going on at West Coast. Whether you buy a bike off us or not, we don't really care, to be honest. We just want to put something back into the motorcycling community in Scotland. It's a great bunch of people into bikes. We're all a bit mad, let's face it. Anybody that wants to throw the leg over one of these things and blast them out, it's got to have a bit of a screw loose, let's be honest. But we love it, and we've all got a wee bit of a, you know, something in common, and it's great that you know, we all get together and do these kind of ride outs. An elephant. There's an elephant. This is what adventure bikes are all about, taking you to places like this. You can pretty much go here with any motorcycle, but you know, guys that ride sport bikes, things like that, might not, you know, find this very appealing. But you know, this is one of the attractions of adventure biking, is getting out and getting off the beaten track and going and finding new places. You know, places that are there just waiting for you to come and see them. In Scotland, we're lucky up here in Scotland, we've got so many places like this. Morning! There were loads of guys on the ride today, I would imagine, have never been here before, yet they've stayed in the west of Scotland or Glasgow all their life, you know. And it's amazing the places that exist that you've never seen. And if it wasn't for motorcycles, you know, I would never know it was here. It's just amazing, you know, what you discover when you're a motorcyclist and you're out and about. Okay, we're going to head up to the viewpoint. People looking at us, what are the motorbikes doing up here? They're up to go for a wee adventure, that's what they're doing up here. It's amazing coming up and it's dry. Normally we come up, there's big puddles everywhere, but because it's dry, you can see how deep the holes are for a change. Normally coming up here thinking, oh my god, what's underneath this big puddle? Oh, here's some puddles. I knew we wouldn't get away with no puddles. Isn't it beautiful? What a view. Marvellous. Absolutely marvellous. I tell you what, this country we live in, Scotland, it rains a lot, it's windy a lot, but I tell you what, see when the sun's shining, what a place, what a country. It's just spectacular. And the further up you go, the better it gets. So let's go and tackle this little off-road bit. I hope everyone's alright. We only had one problem the last time, one puncture, so nobody fell off, which was great. It's so much, it's so different when it's not raining, this track, because it can get quite muddy. Out in the dry, it's really nice, actually. I forgot what the sun was like. It just seems to have been raining and windy and miserable for months. It's just fantastic to see the first wee glimpses of the spring coming through. We're not quite there yet, but surely it's not far away now, and normal life can resume. Motorcycle heaven. I'm hoping these guys that have not done this will really enjoy this. It's such a, you know, when you're riding about on an adventure bike and you start to tackle things like this is where you start to really enjoy the benefits of having an adventure bike. It's a great string to your bow from a motorcycling point of view. You know, it opens up a whole new world of different, you know, things you can do with the bike. There's I've said it before, you know, there's only so many times that you can go blasting around your local you know, road circuit. You know, it starts to get a bit tedious. It's still great fun, don't get me wrong, it's just great to get out on the bike at times, but you know, it adds a bit of diversity, adds something different. You know, and the adventure bikes that we've got at West Coast, you know, some of the best out there. You know, get the Pan Americas and the Tigers, and to be able to, you know, just jump on these bikes and go and play with them is just an amazing perk for a job. It's a dream job. It's fantastic. And you know, the big thing about West Coast is we really encourage everybody to come in and take the bikes out for a ride. You know, gone are the days we get into bike shops and they don't want to give you a shot of the bike. We'd love you to take the bikes out and experience them. It's the only way you get to know what the bike's like, if it suits you or not. So anybody that's thinking about it, give us a shout, you're more than welcome. Enjoy that?
Oh, great fun.
Great. Magic. What a gorgeous day. We'll get ourselves back to the shop now, get everyone a cup of coffee, just get a wee bit of feedback how the day went, see what we can learn from it, see if there's stuff we can do different, stuff we can add to it, and you know, planning for the next one, get it organised, get the next one organised.